Rigging concepts. A rigger needs to understand the following concept. Sling angle. The sling angle is the angle of the sling holding the load. As the angle of the sling decreases toward the horizontal, the stress applied to the sling increases. In selecting slings, the rigger should select the longest sling possible for completing the lift. Sling angles of less than 45 degrees should be avoided because of the increased stress on the sling. Usable headroom. Usable headroom is the distance that the load can be lifted vertically. A minimum amount of headroom can cause a decrease in the sling length, thus decreasing the angle and inducing more stress. D/D ratio. The D/D ratio is the ratio between the diameter and the object lifted, D, and the diameter of the sling, lowercase d. For example, a 20-foot diameter pipe lifted by 1-inch wire rope sling in a vertical basket hitch would have a D/D ratio of 20-1. Having the ratio too low stresses the sling and can cause the sling to wear out and break. The ratio varies from sling to sling based on the type of end splice. Working load limit. The portion of normal strength that can be applied either to move or sustain a load. The term can be misleading since it is only valid when the sling is new and the equipment is in good condition. No rigging component should ever be used in excess of their working load limit. Even when based on construction alone, the working load limit depends on the use and ideal conditions. For example, a shacking's working load limit will only apply when the load is in the saddle or pulled in line 0 to 5 degrees. When there is a side load, there is a 30% loss from a 6 to 45 degrees and 50% loss from 46 to 90 degrees. Any pull from more than 90 degrees is not recommended. To calculate a sling's working load limit, use the following formula. Working load limit equals BS times SE slash SF. Breaking strength, BS, is the amount of load where failure occurred when a sample is tested. Safety factor, SF, is also the design factor or the breaking strength to total working load. Splice efficiency, SE, is the ratio of the breaking strength to the sling to the failure of the splice or